Assalamualaikum dear students. So in this video we are going to start exercise 9C of book D1 and the topic for this exercise is time. So basically we use two types of time format, 12-hour clock and 24-hour clock. In 12-hour clock we use AM and PM to represent the time. We use AM and PM to represent the time and in 24-hour clock we don't use AM or PM and we use 4 digits. Remember, we use 4 digits to represent the time in 24-hour clock. And also remember that from midnight to just before noon we use AM. From midnight to just before noon we use AM, and while afternoon we use PM. So the day starts at 12 AM. The day starts at 12 AM. And after 12 AM there is a time of 1 AM, and here 3 AM. So now we are going to represent this time on 24-hour clock also. So if the time is 12 AM on 24-hour clock, the time on 24-hour clock is 0000, and then the time is 1 and then 0200. So remember that during AM the time on both clock remains same. So if the time is, let's suppose 10 AM, so the time on this clock is also 10 AM. Okay? And we always use 4 digits to represent time on 24-hour clock. So if the time is 11 AM, let's suppose 12 AM, so the time on this clock will remain same, 11:00, 12:00. This is the point where the time on both clock is same, when the time on both clock is same. So while afternoon we use PM, so this is 1:00. Here we use PM, here we use PM. So just while afternoon we use PM. So if the time is 1 PM, 2 PM, so the time on this clock will be 13:00, 14:00. So similarly, if the time is 3 PM, so the time on 24-hour clock will be, so let me write 4 PM. So the time on this is 15:00 and then 16:00. So do you notice that? So there is a difference of 12 hour. So जैसे ही PM शुरू होता है, there is a difference of 12 hour. So similarly, if I write let's suppose 9:35 PM. So guess what will be the time on this 24-hour clock? So there is a difference of 12 hour. So 12 plus 9 is 21. So the time on this clock will be 21:35. Okay, so if there is AM on 12-hour clock, the time on both clock will remain same, and if there is a PM on 12-hour clock, there will be a difference of 12 hour on 24-hour clock. So I hope this table will help you to understand question number 1 and 2 of this exercise, and the question number 1 and question number 2 is very simple. So let me write the question number 1. Okay, so this is question number 1. Convert the following to 24-hour clock notation. So here the first part of this question is 8 AM. So as I told you earlier that when there is AM on 12-hour clock, the time on 24-hour clock is same. Just a little bit difference we use. Here we have 1 to 3 digits, and here we will use 4 digits, 0800, और यहाँ पर कोई डॉट वगैरह हम यूज़ नहीं करेंगे. ओके, सो नाउ यहाँ पर here we have PM, so there will be a difference of 12 hour. So 9 plus 12 will be 21. 9 plus 12 will be 21, so this will be 21:42. So at midnight, there is an exceptional case. At midnight there is a time of 12 a.m. on 12-hour clock, but the time on 24-hour clock is 0, 0, 0, 0. So you can notice that after 23:59 you can notice on your mobile that after 23:59 there is a time of 0, 0, 0, 0 on 24-hour clock. Again here we have AM, so the time on both the clock will be same, 2:02:42. So this is question number 1. I hope you understand well this question. So now we are going to solve question number 2 of this exercise. Okay, so question number 2 is convert to 12-hour clock. The given question, the given data is in 24-hour clock. We have to write it in 12-hour clock. So here we have 03:30, 03:30. As I told you, so in 24-hour clock and 12-hour clock, we have the same time before 12. Before 12 we have the same time. Before 12 we have the same time. Here is 12, 12, 11, 11, 10, 10, 2, 2. It is 3. Sorry, 3. Okay, so here we have the same time. So the time on 12-hour clock will be 3:30 AM, 3:30 AM. And after 12 in 24-hour clock, after 12 the time, there is a difference of 12 hour. There is a difference of 12 hour. अगर यहाँ पर 23 है, so we will subtract 12 from 23, and if we subtract 12 from 23, the time is 11. The time is 11:12, and we will write PM. We will write PM, 11:12 PM. Similarly, here also we have time after 12. After 12, so there will be a difference of 12 hour. So here we have 19. If we subtract 12 from 19, so the time is 7:15 PM. 7:15 PM. At 0:00 we have midnight, and on at midnight we have 12:00 AM. We have discussed this here. Okay, so just remember that if we have given that time in 24-hour clock, though, so the time before 12 will remain same, and after 12 we will write after, with the difference of 12 hour, with the difference of 12 hour. I hope you understand well this question. So now we are moving towards question number 3. Okay, so before starting question number 3, so you have to understand about few terms, that we have three types of time basically. So first one is DT. So DT stand for departure time. Departure time. And similarly JT for journey time. So the departure mean at what time? At the departure time is the time when we start our journey time. And then we have arrival time. Arrival time mean the time at which we arrive at our destination. So basically we have three times: DT, departure time, journey time. So I will use these terms. Again and again. So you have to understand these terms. DT mean departure time, JT mean journey time. So the time during journey is journey time, the time at which we arrive at our destination. So that is called arrival time. So in first question number 3, part A and B, we have to find arrival time. So let's make this question very, very, very easier. So if you start your journey for Lahore, if you start your journey at Lahore at 3 PM. So let's suppose you start your journey at 3 AM. At 3 AM, and after 3 hours you reach Lahore. After 3 hours you reach your destination or Lahore. So you have a journey of 3 hours. 3 hour journey. After 3 hour journey, so at what time you will reach at Lahore? So 6. Basically this will be 6. At 6 you will reach Lahore. So the reason for of explaining this the reason for of explaining this question with the help of that example is that कि आपको ये समझ लग जाए कि when you have to find arrival time, when you have to find arrival time, you have to add journey time and departure time. This is the basic aim कि जब भी आपको अराइवल टाइम फाइंड करना, यू हैव टू ऐड डिपार्चर टाइम एंड जर्नी टाइम, यू हैव टू ऐड डिपार्चर टाइम एंड जर्नी टाइम. And basically this is the addition of time. Basically we are learning about addition of time. addition of time जो है वो हम कैसे कर सकते हैं ये हम सीख रहे हैं. So I hope कि मैं इनको बड़े easy से explain कर दूंगा और आपको समझ भी लग जाएगी. So basically जो first concept जो आपने लिया, that is when you have to find the arrival time, you have to add departure time and journey time. So you have to add departure time and journey time. But the problem is there is a difference of addition. There is a difference in simple addition and addition of time. So let's start part A of this question number 3, part A. So first of all we will write the data that is given. dt is equal 0 to 40. So it means that the person starts his journey as 0 to 40. 240 पर उसने अपनी journey start की है. And then we have JT, journey time, and the journey time equal 55 minutes. 55 minutes. And what we have to find? We have to find arrival time, and we will write question mark here. We have to find the arrival time. So basically we have to add. So first of all we will write hours. 0 to 40. 2 represent hours and 40 represent minutes. So we will write minutes just below the minutes. Okay, so then we have to add this. We have to add this. So 0 plus 5 will be 5, and 5 plus 4 will be 9, and then we have 0 to 95. So there is a problem that कि हमारे पास कोई भी क्लॉक ऐसा नहीं होता जहाँ पर 60 मिनट होते हैं, ऐसे ही है ना. सो वी डोंट हैव अ क्लॉक दैट हैव 60 मिनट्स और मोर देन 60 मिनट्स. सो व्हेन द मिनट्स एक्सीड 60, व्हेन द मिनट्स exceed 60 और become 60, we have to subtract 60 from minute. जैसे ही minutes जो हैं 60 से बढ़ जाएंगे, so we have to subtract 60 from minutes. So we will subtract 60 from minutes. We will subtract 60 from minutes. कब minus करना है minutes को? When the minutes exceed 60 और becomes equal 60. So यहाँ से हम 60 जो है वो minus करेंगे. So the answer will be 5 minus 0 5 and 9 minus 6 will be 35. So अब हम यहाँ पर 60 मिनट माइनस कर रहे हैं. So ये 60 मिनट जो हैं ये यहाँ पर आवर्स में हमने ऐड कर देने. So we'll add +1 in hours. So we will add +1 in hour and the time becomes 03:35. So the arrival time is 03:35. So this question is very simple. We have to add the numbers. So we'll write arrival time equal 3:35, and this is our answer. Arrival time is 3:35. So now just remember that when the minutes becomes equal 60 or exceed 60, we have to subtract 60 from minutes and we have to add 1 in hours. We have to add 1 in hours. So now we are going to start part B. So let me erase this. So in next question we have 20 to 35. The time is 20 to 35 and the journey time is 8 hours. So as I explained earlier that whenever you have to find the arrival time, you have to add these both times. So now we have the time, departure time. First of all we will write departure time, hours, and then minutes. Hours and then minutes. And we have journey time is 8. Journey time is, ये dot लग गया यहाँ पर. So the journey time is 8. So and we don't have minutes, so we'll write this. We will not write anything over here. So 35 we will write 35 as it is, and if we add 8 in 22, that this will be 35. So now the same problem, we have 24-hour clock. So 24-hour clock, 24 से hours जो हैं हमारे ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकते. So जैसे ही when hours exceeds 24, when hours become equal to 24 or exceeds 24, so we have to subtract 24 from hours. So hours से हमें 24 जो है वो subtract करने हैं. So this will be 6:35. As we are writing this in 24-hour clock, so we will write 0. We must have to write 0 before before 6. Okay, so जैसा कि हमने 24 माइनस किया है, so जैसे ही आवर्स 24 से बढ़ते हैं तो नेक्स्ट डे स्टार्ट हो जाता है. सो हमें आंसर में साथ मेंशन करना पड़ेगा नेक्स्ट डे. Okay, so that arrival time equal 6:35 next day. 6:35 next day. So this is the easiest way to solve this question. You can solve this question by drawing the number line, but this method is, I think, is a little bit easier. So now we are moving towards part C. So in part C, first of all we have to write data. Now we have departure time, that is 15:45. We have to find journey time, so we will write question mark here, and then we have 17:50, that is the arrival time. So before solving this part, so let's take a practical example. Just like before, you start your journey at 0300. So this is your dt, and you reach your destination at 6:00. आपने लाहौर के लिए स्टार्ट किया 3 o'clock आपने स्टार्ट किया. So this is your departure time, and you reach your destination, you reach your home at 6. ठीक है. So what will be the journey time? 3 o'clock स्टार्ट किया, 6 बजे पहुंच गए. सो व्हाट विल बी द जर्नी टाइम? 6 - 3 करेंगे. सो दैट जर्नी टाइम इज़ 3 hours. सो द जर्नी टाइम इज़ 3 hours. सो यहाँ से हमें ये पता चल गया, व्हेन वी हैव टू फाइंड द जर्नी टाइम, वी हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट डिपार्चर टाइम फ्रॉम अराइवल टाइम. रिमेंबर, वी हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट डिपार्चर टाइम फ्रॉम अराइवल टाइम. सो अराइवल टाइम में से हमें डिपार्चर टाइम को माइनस करना होगा. सो again, this C part is very easy. So we have arrival time, that is 17:50, and we have departure time, that is 15:45, and the departure time, that is 15:45. So simple, we have to subtract. We'll write minus 50 में 10 में से 5 आ जाएगा, 4 में से 4 0, and then here we have 17 - 15, so this will be 02. ठीक है ना. हम 2 नहीं लिखेंगे, 02 लिखेंगे, बिकॉज वी आर राइटिंग दिस आंसर इन 24-hour clock. सो जर्नी टाइम इज, अच्छा, सो एक बात आपको ये भी याद रखनी, व्हेन एवर यू हैव अ जर्नी टाइम यू हैव टू राइट इन आवर्स एंड मिनट्स. ठीक है. सो आपको 24-hour clock फॉर्मेट में लिखना, यू हैव टू राइट इन आवर्स एंड मिनट्स फॉर्मेट. सो यू हैव जर्नी टाइम, दैट इज 2 hours and 5 minutes. 2 hours and 5 minutes. So this is part C. Okay, now we are going to solve part D of this question. So part D is very simple, not very simple. Departure time is 0948. Journey time we have to find, and arrival time is 22:16. Okay, now we have arrival time, and arrival time is, so we have to find journey time. जब मैंने, as I told you earlier, जब arrival time find करना, you have to add departure time and journey time, and when you have to find the journey time, you have to subtract departure time from arrival time. So arrival time में से आपको departure time minus करना. So what is arrival time? 22:16, and what is journey departure time? 0948. So here we'll write minus. Okay, now again a problem, very big problem. Here we have 16 minutes and here we have 48. So we cannot subtract 48 from 16. So वी विल कैरी 1 आवर। सो अगर हम यहाँ से 1 आवर कैरी करें तो यहाँ कितने मिनट्स आ जाएंगे, आवर्स को मिनट्स में कन्वर्ट करेंगे, दिल विल बी 60। सो वी विल कैरी 60 मिनट्स। 1 आवर कैरी किया हमने यहाँ पर, वी विल राइट 1 आवर। जब 1 आवर कैरी करेंगे तो यहाँ पर कितने मिनट्स बन जाएंगे हमारे पास, 60। और यहाँ 22 आवर थे तो यहाँ पर कितने आवर बन जाएंगे, रह जाएंगे हमारे पास 21। जस्ट रिमेंबर डैट कि if we are not able to subtract minutes, then we have to take carry 1 hour. So then we have to take carry 1 hour, and 1 hour जब carry करेंगे so we are carrying basically 60 minutes. So अब इन दोनों को हमने ऐड करते हैं ना, 0 + 6 will be 6, 6 + 1 will be 76. So यहाँ पर जो हमारे पास मिनट्स आ जाएंगे वो 76 हो जाएंगे। अब हमने 76 में से 48 को माइनस करना है। रिमेंबर वी हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट 48 फ्रॉम 76। सो मैं यहाँ पर दोबारा लिख लेता हूँ 76 48 माइनस 48। 6 में से 8 को नहीं माइनस करते, यहाँ से 1 कैरी करेंगे, 16 में से 8 आ जाएगा, यहाँ पर हमारे पास 6 में से 4 2 आ जाएगा। सो 76 में से 48 को माइनस करें, सो वी हैव 28। So we have 28 minutes, and if we subtract 9 from 21, if we subtract 9 from 21, the time is 12. The time is 12:28. So this is journey time. Always write the journey time in minutes and hours form. So we have journey time equal 12 hours 28 minutes. 12 hour 28 minutes. So I will not change my method. So आपने अगर क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 5 6 भी हैं वो भी हम इसी मेथड से करेंगे। जस्ट सिंपल है कि जब आपके मिनट्स जो हैं वो सब्ट्रैक्ट ना हो रहे, सो यू हैव टू टेक 1 आवर कैरी। 1 आवर कैरी मीन 60 मिनट्स बन जाएंगे। इन दोनों को ऐड कर दो, फिर 76 में से इसको माइनस कर दो। ओके, नाउ वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स पार्ट ई। We are moving towards part E. In part E we have departure time, that is 20:35. We have to find journey time, and the arrival time is 07:15. And remember that here we have Tuesday. We started the person start or the anyone start his journey at 20:35 Tuesday, and he arrived at his destination 7:15 next day or Wednesday. Okay, so now यहाँ पर स्टूडेंट मिस्टेक करते हैं बहुत बड़ी, डैट इज़ अराइवल टाइम छोटा है तो वो 20:35 में से इसको माइनस कर दें और सारा क्वेश्चन गलत हो जाता है। रिमेंबर वेन एवर यू हैव टू फाइंड जर्नी टाइम यू हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट अराइवल टाइम फ्रॉम departure from departure time. So here is a problem, that is first of all we write arrival time 07:15, then minus 20:35. सो कभी भी हम 7 में से 20 को माइनस नहीं कर सकते। बट यहाँ पर देखें एक वी हैव अ बिग हिंट दैट ही स्टार्टेड हिज जर्नी एट ट्यूसडे एंड ही रीच हिज डेस्टिनेशन एट वेडनेसडे। सो हमारे पास क्या था कि एक पर्सन नेक्स्ट डे में चला गया। जब कोई पर्सन नेक्स्ट डे में चला जाएगा तो वी हैव टू ऐड 24 आवर्स। सो वी हैव टू ऐड 24 आवर्स। सो हमें 24 आवर्स जो हैं वो टाइम में ऐड करने होंगे। सो हमें टाइम में 24 आवर्स जो हैं वो ऐड करने होंगे। सो अगर हम इसमें 24 आवर्स ऐड कर दें 7 में, सो दिस विल बी 31:15 and then we have 20:35. Again this question is I hope I will suggest you to pause this video and solve this question now. बेटा जैसे ही next day start होगा, so you have to add 24 in 24 hours. So this question is very similar to previous part D. We cannot subtract, again this question is related just like question part D. We cannot subtract 35 from 15, so we have to take, so what we have to do, we have to take 1 hour carry, and if we take 1 hour carry, so the minutes will be 60, and if we add 60 plus 15, so this will be 75. ठीक है. So here we have how many minutes? 30 minutes. So अगर हम 75, 5 minus 5 3, 7 minus 3 40 and then 30 minus 30 में से 10 minus करेंगे तो 20 minus करेंगे तो हमारे पास आ जाएगा 10:40. So journey time equal 10 hours and 40 minutes. 10 hours and 40 minutes. So I hope you understand well this question. जब आपके पास नेक्स्ट डे स्टार्ट हो जाएगा तो आपको अराइवल टाइम में 24 आवर्स ऐड कर देने और फिर पार्ट डी की तरह ही इसको सॉल्व कर लेना. सो नाउ वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स पार्ट एफ. नाउ वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स पार्ट एफ. ठीक है. सो तीन चार चीज़ें मैंने बताई हैं बेटा. सो यू कैन वॉच दिस वीडियो अगेन एंड अगेन इफ़ यू हैव एनी कन्फ्यूजन, एंड if after watching again and again if you still have any confusion you can ask in comments. So now in part F we have departure. We don't have departure time, we have to find departure time. We have journey time, that is 1 whole 1 over 4 hours. And we also have arrival time. So अगर हमें journey time, if we have to find departure time, so then we have to subtract journey time from arrival time. Just like in these parts we subtract departure time from arrival time. So now there is a problem that we have 1 whole 1 over 4 hours. So we have to convert. It means that 1 whole mean we have 1 complete hour and then 1 over 4 hour. 1 over 4 mean we don't have a complete hour. So 1 over 4 hour को हमें minutes में convert करना. So we will write 1 over 4. 1 over 4 hour mean 1 over 4 multiply by 60. And if we subtract 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 6. Oh sorry, 4 ones are 4. And then we have 20, 4 5s are 20. So this will be 15 minutes. 1 hour 15 minutes. 1 hour 15 minutes. So जब भी हमारे पास टाइम कुछ ऐसे आ जाए जर्नी टाइम होल में या पॉइंट्स में, सो हमने क्या करना है, मतलब जस्ट लाइक वी हैव 1.5 आवर. हमारे पास जर्नी टाइम है क्वेश्चन में 1.5 आवर. सो वील राइट 1 आवर कंप्लीट एंड देन 0.5 को हम मल्टीप्लाई कर लेंगे 60 के साथ. सो हमारे पास आ जाएंगे 30 मिनट्स. ओके. सो नाउ दिस क्वेश्चन इज़ वेरी सिंपल. वी हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट जर्नी टाइम फ्रॉम अराइवल टाइम. सो 23:50 and then we have 1 hour and 15 minutes. So 10 में से 5 and then 4 1 3 में 1 2 22:35. So the departure time equal 22:35. So I hope you understand well these questions. If you still have any confusion you can ask for it in comments. So make sure if this video is helpful for you, like this video, share this video with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Okay students, take care, goodbye and Allah Hafiz.